Yes, sir. We back at it again. Yes, once again, I'll probably make a video if somebody don't believe me. I'll make a video of showing you what my camera looks like. Yeah, I figured that was just bullshit. I'm not due to work for like an hour, but you know, story behind that. You know, basically what I was trying to get into, you know, it's so funny as a TI when you start noticing certain synchronicities that don't make sense. You know, you obviously know when you go to a certain area, it be dead, or you get on a certain bus, it be dead at a certain time, and they just make sure they flash mob, crowd you with people, you know, niggas getting on the bus. You know, I got on this bus that leads to this job in the morning, and this isn't even my permanent shift, and I'm about to get into so much shit, bro. But you know, it's funny, you get on the bus the first 2 times, you see it's a dead time. It's one of those dead zone times where you get on the bus twice in a row and nobody's on the bus. And then as soon as it's like they figure out your path, your movements, and where you be going, what you be doing, now they got niggas. Now you get on the bus the next time, now it's flash mob, red, blue synchronicities, all on the bus. You know, you get on the bus, you getting indirects and subliminals. Oh yeah, I just got a new security job. Yeah, they don't really pay that much, but you know, I got a job, I'm working. You know, I got a few hundred in my bank account. You know, basically using indirects and subliminals that go along with the things that's going in your life. You know, even just to point out this dude right here in front of me. You know, this nigga didn't even, I waited to the last second to pull the string, the call for the bus stop. This nigga would just, you know when you can feel somebody staring at you, you look to the side of you, I'm looking through my peripheral vision, this nigga just staring at me. This nigga get up, you know, and he's standing in the way. I'm sitting in like almost the back, like basically I'm sitting in front of one of the doors. Like the back, I'm sitting in front of the back, I'm sitting in front of the back doors, and this nigga gonna get right up beside me, hold his bag, and then I'm trying to get off. This nigga just standing there. He gonna wait until after 2 seconds the door is already open, right? He gonna wait 2 seconds for when the door is already open, and I'm like, excuse me, sir. He snaps back into fucking reality. And he fucking gets out the bus and he walks up this way. And of course I get off the bus. That's why when y'all see me, so I had a feeling he was gonna turn back around because I know he was synchronizing with me. But now you're gonna turn around and come this way, the same direction I'm going. They always gotta have somebody in your path. You know, if you walk in 2 a.m. in the morning, oh, nope. You know, you found a new path to walk outside. The next thing you know, 2 a.m. every morning you're going to notice a certain individual, a certain person. I mean, if you're a TI, you know what I'm talking about. You know, you find a place where you can walk by yourself and there ain't nobody around. You know, best believe, and then you start going there a while, next thing you know, you're going to start seeing a red shirt dog walker, you know, all in your path. You know, and once again, sorry about the whole making videos like this. I tried to record like this because my camera's messed up, but you know, I'll accidentally hit the button and I'll be sitting here talking to myself for forever. That's why I don't just turn the camera around and do it. You know, maybe I'll get one of those. I think it'll be better just get a new phone, but I was gonna say I could get one of those stands or whatever, but you know, then if they see me really setting up recording, making a video, they really gonna be on my dick. You know, but it's just so funny how reality changes around you. You know, it's so funny how you'll walk to certain places and it'll be dead locations, you know, and you start going to a new location. Well, now you get the dude who synchronized with you. Now he's taking out his phone, taking pictures and shit. You know, just weird shit, bro. I constantly get that type of behavior in front of me. You know, almost like they be using mimicry, you know. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, as a TI, bro, y'all really need to learn to run your own tests, bro. It's certain things I be testing myself, and I don't never be making videos about it, talking about it. That's why it's like I see how bad the harassment is, to where even it don't matter where I go, bro. People know to treat me a certain way. You know, and they let you know by the same repetitive bullshit. Like I said, when you deal with this harassment crap, it's like you're stuck in Groundhog Day, and people just act the same and do the same. Even they got to the point where even if I'm meeting new people, it's like they off rip be doing the same exact thing. So just to jump into it, this is the third job site where I noticed a certain frequency, you know, a certain tactic these people like to do. So, and this is how I know these people watch my channel as well. The last two sites, and this one I was at LI, and this is why I did it for this job, just to see. The day before I had to start, like today's my last day of morning shift, but the last two sites, I don't think because I deleted all my videos, so y'all don't have no proof of the one where I was at Amazon, right? Yeah, you got the blue shirt, you know, but you know, y'all ain't see the one where I was at Amazon, but I said the same exact thing. I got hired on for nights, right? And I made a video. I did this 2 other times. This would be the third time that I made a video, you know, a couple of days before I was actually supposed to start my actual shift, but I've been doing training on the mornings. I would say, oh, I got the perfect job site and I'm working at nights. I mean, it's the truth. You know, I will be working nights, you know, and I will be working by myself, you know, and it's like so the last two sites, I uploaded a video talking about that shit. And then like the next day, my supervisor over the site at both other sites when I was with Eli, they were like, oh, before you start, we need you to do mornings. And I did the same exact thing the other two job sites I was at, but like I said, they was with Eli when I did that test. And I figured, you know what, hey, this is a new job site, let's see if they're gonna pull the same bullshit. That's why if you heard in the video, I said I wonder what the fuck they're gonna try to do now. And then right when I uploaded that video, literally the end of the day before I got off, he going, the boss, the supervisor dude gonna call me, talk about some I need you to do like the first week and for a morning shift. Like, bro, stop that bull. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Nigga, I'm tired of that shit, bro. Like, niggas hire you, like y'all hiring me for a certain position that y'all need. Nigga, stop trying to nigga. You know, it's like these niggas be watching your video, like a real TIs watch her videos, take the information in, see how bad, you know, targeting can get, and they go on about their day. It's like these people watch these clips, dude, and they're like, all right, bro, we gonna do this, that, we gonna change up that, we gonna increase that. Like, it's just like, yo, you really start to see you dealing with just evil people, bro. With nothing else better to do. You ain't got nothing else better to do. Like, bro, y'all got all this time, money, resources, people. Like, bro, y'all could be living y'all best lives, but y'all waste all this time and energy to harass people. I mean, I guess if you have an evil mind, you know, it's nothing to troll somebody, harass somebody, and then still do the things you like to do. That's one thing you got to realize, TIs, bro. They're people void of empathy. You know, they do not care. They don't care how they treat you. Nigga, everything they project you, that's exactly how they are. They think they're better than people. You know, it's funny how when you start to do your own thing, you know, you stop, you know, cut out bad things out of your life, stop smoking, you know, try to do more positive things. It's crazy how you just lose people because they're of the world, you know? They're of this demonic world, bro. They don't want a relationship with God. You know, even when it come to that, you know, people praying, asking for God for materialism or money. I don't want none of that. I want knowledge and understanding why I'm even here, you know? When I do pray, that's what I always ask for that, bro. It's like, bro, I just want to know what the hell this is. Why I got to go through so much suffering. Why the first 15 years of my life was pure hell in this same city. This is how I know this shit don't make sense to me, bro. The same city, the first 15 years of my life, bro, age 1 to 15, no exaggerating, no bullshit, not trying to get people to feel bad about me, you know, but it was pure hell, bro. Locked in a room for weeks, abused, tortured. You know, you go to group homes or foster homes and you even get tortured. I don't want to go into detail, but y'all get the gist, bro. I did not have a childhood in this city, bro. And the first 15 years of my life was pure hell. I leave Pittsburgh when I was 15 Go to Atlanta. It's like normal life reality, how life is supposed to be from you know, like almost like basically when I turned 16, almost 16 all the way up to 29, it was like a normal life, you know. And even the day I decided to come back home, I was like, you know, because I just wanted to see how my family was doing and, you know, reconnect, you know, try to see if I could build a life in Pittsburgh again. You know, I tried to chalk up, you know, all the abuse and shit as the old them and all that shit. But no, I just come from an evil ass family, you know. It is what it is. You know, tried to come back thinking you could reconnect, and I'll never forget, bro. I heard a random voice in my eye, and let me get something twisted, or get something straight. I never heard anything like just really hearing something, like, you know, when people say, oh, I heard this, or I heard the voice of God, and, you know, like, I really heard something, the decision of my mind where I was like, all right, let me go. I'm gonna go back home, fuck it, because I ended up losing my job or whatever, but I had another job lined up. Like literally the same day I lost my job, I got another job. But I was like, that's when I was working at OK Foods at the factory, and I had someone that offered me to stay with them for a while, you know, and so I can get my checks settled in and everything. And I made the decision inside my mind. Look, I want to show y'all, you know, red blue synchronicity. I don't know if you guys can see that red blue synchronicity. You know, that's all I get in my path, bro. Red blue synchronicity. You know, but you know, I heard a voice literally say, "Don't go, don't go." It's like maybe an angel. I had an angel looking out for me. You know, maybe I had some righteous spirit looking out for me. You know, just want to show y'all again. Sorry, I'm not for recording people. I just want to show y'all the color coordinated bullshit that a nigga be going through every day, all day. Just imagine one day you wake up, you remember a normal reality where you're seeing all different types of people in flashy outfits, you know, green, orange, purple. I mean, just normal shit, bro. Like, but you wake up one day in a hive-minded ass city and all you see is red, blue synchronicities everywhere. You know, you step outside, you just notice an increase of red cars turning wherever you're turning. You know, you're seeing people walk around in red, blue synchronicities. And it's like, this is why when people talk about targeting, this is why niggas just think, oh, crazy, weird. Because you're literally dealing with crazy behavior. And for all my Bible people out there who really believe, and I'm not, you know, trying to bash on you. We all know God's world, but I'm just saying because it's like, I feel like a lot of religious people, bro, who have the power to let people know about demonic attacks, you know, and the ability to connect with others and tell them about demonic attacks. I feel like they're missing gangstalking, bro. Like this really need to be talked about, bro. We're living in Satan's world. Satan has conquered the fucking world, bro. And everybody want to talk about demonic attacks, and, you know, they want to talk about, you know, these evil people doing evil shit. Well, I'm here to let you know that gangstalking is another demonic attack. The smear campaign, the shitting on you wherever you go, bro. Just imagine wherever you go, and only you can recognize your targeting. Everywhere you go, niggas is just looking at you side eye. You know, niggas is coughing when they get next to you. Niggas is yelling in your ear. You know, only when you're close, niggas is revving their engine. Like, you never hear cars from a distance, like maybe a car way over there. You only hear loud revving engines right next to you. Like, just think about that. Just literally put yourself in the T.I. shoes and just imagine every day for a full year, for 365 days, you step outside, all you see is the same faces, synchronicities. You only notice noise campaign in front of you, so like people slamming their car door, people revving their engine in front of you, you know, loud trucks right next to you, revving their engine real loud, you know, people yelling, screaming, you know, people stomping their feet, getting you to look up. You know, every time someone stomps their feet or clap their hands, they got red, blue, you know, color coordinated shirts on. You know, and if you're not familiar with, you know, why they use red, blue synchronicities, it's the same reason why they put colors on food signs and stores you like to go into, because it sparks a certain response off in your brain, you know, and makes you want it. It's colornometry. Look it up, you know, and it's the same thing they use in this Freemasonic demonic program. Color coordinated bullshit. So they want you to spaz out or trip every time you see, even if they're not a perp, you know, you see somebody in a red shirt, you just off rip, you know, you off rip just be like, oh man, that's a perp, that's a perp, that's a perp. And I'm the guy, like even the lady who walked past, she could have not been a perp. It could have just been, you know, that response, you know? Niggas always got to hit me with synchronicity, but Pittsburgh harassed me in a way to where just like this shit, you know, you come to a new area, your first time or a second time, you don't really see people, or it's not really that busy, you know, and they just got a certain way of doing things, bro. It's like they'll appear at the right times, and it's very evil behavior, bro. You know, it's very evil behavior. You know, but I just find that shit funny as hell, bro. You make that video talking about that shit, and then the third time in a row, third time's a charm, right? Third time's a charm. This nigga called me talking about some, oh, you want to work mornings? You want to work mornings? You're like, yeah, so you already know your boy. No, I can't do it, you know. I fuck that shit, bro. Nah, y'all hired me for nights. I'm working nights, bro. I'm not. And it's crazy that shit happened 3 times in a row. I made a video talking about some, oh, I found the site, you know. I found the site. You know, I'm finally working by myself, you know. I'm working peacefully, and I ain't got shit to worry about. Oh, no, can you work mornings? Nah, get the fuck out of here, nigga. I said no in the instant, nigga. I got money in my account and everything, nigga. Fuck that shit. You can hire me a week from now, nigga. I'm not working. Like, I was like, you're not getting me, dude. And it's like, bro, y'all feel like y'all can just play with anybody. Like, and that's all this program is, bro. It's just people fucking playing with you, bro. People trying to have some type of control over your life. You know, whatever it is, this gang stalking crap is, I feel like the name keeps people away. Like, it's almost like people have a fail-safe in their brain. They hear gang stalking, they're like, oh, that shit's not real. But y'all believe in whatever the fucking TV tells you, whatever the news tell you. But when you got somebody who grew up in the same situations y'all grew up in the muck in this fucked up ass world with you. And, you know, just because I'm not talking about getting money and fucking bitches and, you know, killing niggas and blah, blah, bang, bang, shoot them up, bang, bang, you know. I'm not talking about that shit, then that, you know, it's who are you, bro? Oh, no, this dude just going crazy. This is just going crazy. So when someone actually tries to explain to y'all demonic attacks, a really severe one where people get targeted to turn crazy, you always wanted to add, you always ask yourself, right? You always ask yourself, right? How do people go crazy? You know, that bullshit. Oh, you ask yourself crazy, that means you're already going crazy. You know, fuck that shit, bro. People go crazy because of this program, bro. I cracked the code, bro. Simple as that, man. If you ever wanted to know how you see these niggas on the street talking to themselves, you know, just get to the point where they're, you know, you'll walk past or just have a random conversation with you. Just, yeah, understand, bro. This program pushed them to insanity. If the human mind was able to be left alone and not bother eating, if they just used isolation, if anything, you would grow and mature. But these niggas every day got to hit you with certain consistent frequencies and sounds and coughing, and have people not have conversations with you, not talk to you like a normal fucking human being. It's like they demonize you. It's like they treat you less than a human so much to the point where it breaks your mind. You can obviously tell the change inside people, and there's so many of them, you know. And if you're in close-knit cities, bro, that's probably the reason why you're dealing with such a level of harassment, and the type of people and the resources they use to slander your name. And like, think about it, you're not even going towards the real evil shit that these people are doing to you. You know, using astral projection to constantly watch you, signing contracts with demons to have them watch and monitor you. You know, niggas putting spells and curses on you. You know, niggas doing all type of wicked ass behavior. So down to poisoning your food, to everywhere you go, niggas flash mobbing and crowding you, bro. After a while, when you, as a TI, when you start to see everything you're dealing with, now it just becomes ritualistic, bro. Like, it's really just ritualistic as hell, bro. It's like you got a bunch of Luciferians, you know, a bunch of Satanists, a bunch of devil worshiping ass people who are obsessed with destroying strong minds, you know, attack you on a daily basis, bro. You know, niggas trying you, niggas belittling you, niggas playing with your mind, like, you know, treating you like you a kid or something. You know, even with this new boss I got, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing for these niggas to think a nigga acting a kid. I ain't, like, I'm literally walking in, you know, I'm greeting everybody, having conversations, or, you know, talking. You know, I'm trying to talk. Every new job I go to, bro, I always make sure I'm hella talkative, bro. And it's like niggas be getting, it's like, I don't know, bro. It's like an energy thing. I'm starting to feel like, especially when it comes to 9 to 5s, I feel like they mainly just be filled up with narcissistic, toxic people. You know, even how yesterday, how I was saying how the dude who trained me, like, he just start being annoying out of nowhere. Oh, look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. Nigga start scrolling through the phone. Look, Amazon, UPS just hired 58 people. Oh, Amazon just started 40 years ago or something. Like, he just kept, like, it was just so, I wish I would have seen it, bro. Y'all have been like, yo, I feel like some of y'all TIs probably would have spazzed out. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, shut your bitch ass up, bro. You know, and then the main supervisor, now when I call him, he said, hey, buddy. You know, I heard people call me buddy a couple of times, but when you overuse it, you know, like you trying to be a dick about it, then it's like, all right. You know, so if I see these niggas trying to belittle me here, I'm probably going to leave this job too, but I'm going to try to stay, you know, for a while. Y'all know I don't want to mess up my working history, you know, because that's what I be thinking about. Despite my harassment, I want my worksheet to be like, hey, nigga, hey, it don't matter what this nigga, how many jobs this nigga had. Look, he always stayed for like a long period of time, bro. So he must be some type of good worker. That's why even before, like when I got this, bro, like 10 other jobs called me, bro. I had like 5 factory jobs call me, like actually sent me an email talking about some, oh, you'll be a great fit. Like I decked up my resume and everything, bro. Like that's one thing I can say, you know, even if people want to say it's a slave system or you a bot stuck in society, nigga, this world is an enslavement, bro. But I know when it comes to getting this Babylonian demonic dollar, I'm not going to put my foot on other people's necks to get it, you know. I'm not going to destroy other life to get it, you know. That's the difference between me and y'all gang stalking ass niggas. Even though y'all don't really care, y'all void of empathy, don't give a fuck, you know. Especially if you feel like someone deserve it, you know. You feel like someone, it's like y'all pick torture, you know. Instead of just even if a nigga do deserve some type of, you know, punishment, like end it, you know. What's this long drawn out, you know, people been dealing with this shit for 10 years, 20 years, you know. What's the point? Like now you start to just see, oh, it's just a sadistic game, bro. Like you people are more dangerous and way worse than the people y'all target, bro. Y'all are way more dangerous, bro. Y'all are the ones who are really a threat to society. Y'all are the reason why society is such shit, bro. Like y'all are the reason why this world is shit. It ain't the 1%ers. It ain't, nah, bro. It's all these people bowing down to this beast of a system, doing whatever they want to do. Like even just looking at people's just like, I didn't notice so much spiritual shit in Pittsburgh. Like I said I done seen people with dark black eyes. I done seen people with gray distinctive eyes. Like it's almost like a same type of spirit jumping through multiple different bodies to watch me. Like I done spoke about the weird and the creepy, dude. You know, niggas want to talk about, oh, spiritual this, oh, spiritual that. You know, we're connected to God. And when someone tells you about real demonic attacks, real situations, when I tell you I literally seen somebody with black eyes, oh, no, you're crazy. You're weird. You're this. You're that. Come on, bro. You know, when you actually experience some demonic shit, it's funny how you're crazy, but this world, people want to speak about, oh, demons and, you know, like, come on, bro. Y'all not dealing with no demonic attacks. Y'all living exactly how Satan wants you to live. You know, in his Babylonian system, doing whatever you got to do for $1 and never asking questions, never looking deep into certain things, you know, not really asking questions for yourself, not really doing the research yourself, not really studying shit yourself. Looking at front to back, you know, having some type of, oh shit, let's see what time it is. All right, we're good. You know, not really taking people's word for yeah, like I not taking people's word, but you know, really looking into people, like, you know, not being creepy like these people constantly stalking and harassing you. Like approach somebody with genuine kindness. like you perps that's watching, it's like, it's funny how y'all call us weird and crazy and, you know, we're uncomfortable. But I'm gonna tell you from a TI's point of view, bro, y'all, like, y'all, the program tells y'all to do the same repetitive bullshit. So this is why, as a TI, especially if you consider yourself to be a hard target, you know, you're very aware of the different, you know, different tactics these people like to do, down to the scratching the temple, the coughing subliminals. You know, it's like they have a certain way to act when they are around you. And that's, as a targeted individual, that's what throws me off all the time. Being targeted for 5 years now, if you do anything, bro, even if you don't even mean to do it, bro, even if it's just by coincidences, but they usually let you know that they're a perp by overly doing it, like overly coughing. You know, you get to the point where you're like, fuck it, bro, I'm gonna show this nigga I'm not scared, I'm not anxiety, I'm gonna talk to you, have conversations, you know, really like try to talk to you, you know. And I'll give you an example, like this asshole who's training me at the job, right? I'm over here trying to talk to you. He's one of those people that, you know, you're in the middle of a conversation. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, and blah, blah, blah. Like almost like he like to hear himself talk. He don't like to hear other people talk, you know? Just asshole shit, bro. That's why I really hate working 9 to 5s, and I really be trying to find jobs where I'm working by myself, you know? And even the dude, they tell me not to say that. I almost want to tell him, bro, because I hate when jobs do that shit. They're not firing him, but they're relieving the night dude, the night shift guy over here, right? And even he was telling me, he was like, bro, it's cool as hell, bro. I be working here at night, bro. Like, nigga, don't be doing shit, bro. I just be chilling. But he don't know they letting him go. Apparently he was on his phone. Like, you know, they don't care if you're on your phone, but you just can't be on the camera, you know, because in the security room, they got a camera. You can't be on the camera, you know, leaning back, got your phone in the air, looking at it and shit. That's pretty much why they just let him go. They ain't firing him, but they letting him go because of that shit, you know. And, you know, but he seemed cool. Out of everybody, bro, it was fucked up too, bro. And this is how, he might just be another chosen one too. Out of everybody I met at the job, down to the supervisor, nigga, weird feelings. This nigga, I don't know, bro. It's something about people to just let you know, bro. Like, when it comes to TIs, they like to project and portray us to be weird or creepy people. All y'all do is paint the image on somebody. So when y'all and then y'all use new people, you know, hey, look how this person is. And knowing your duck ass done harassed it, then did all type of psychological tactics to get to me. And then now I see you with another fucking person, an innocent person, and I off rip, you know, and then it's like y'all almost telling me to do the same exact shit, you know? I don't want to get into it. I'm a little back, you know, I'm backtracking, but you know, it's like, you know, the dude who I'm taking his position, dude, he's like the coolest one there, bro. Literally. That's why I said it's not about fucking, it's like he got too, even the supervisor, he was saying, oh, he got too comfortable. You know, he up there looking on the phone and, you know, you know, I'm going back into the office multiple times, bro, like, you know, doing my training and stuff. And when the room that the site supervisor is in, he don't have no camera in his room, but every time you walk in that motherfucker, this nigga got his phone up like this, you know? You know, doing the same thing. He said that the guard that to relieve and do the same thing. You know, like, these jobs, bro, are honestly, bro, just filled with demons, bro. I don't feel like righteous people own them, you know? Maybe. You know, I'm pretty sure there are people out there who own businesses, who care about their employees and shit like that. But majority of these corporations, like even me working in a corporate building, nigga, these niggas don't give a fuck. So every time I get on the job shift, bro, and I work, nigga, I'm all about the job, bro. That's why I've been with LI for so long. I had so many supervisors and district managers tell me, oh yeah, nigga, you a hard ass worker, you know? You a hard ass, especially like when I was a flex, like in the beginning of LI, when I was working multiple different sites, I was getting $1,000 weekly checks. I was riding around in the supervisor's Corvette, chopping it up with him, you know, cool with the district manager. I was over him and, you know, the site I was at, you know, I was cool with the district manager, you know. Niggas would ask me if I want something to eat or whatever when they came over to visit, like just cool as hell, bro. Just like, you know, that mutual respect, bro. Niggas knew I was a hard worker. Niggas knew I'll do whatever the case is, you know. And not to say I was an ass licker. I'm just saying, bro, like I wanted money, bro. $1,000 weekly checks from LI, nigga, that's a, hey, you got me messed up, bro. Like if you look at LAD and you look at the payment, you know, yearly, these niggas get around 30 to 32,000. Like when I first was, like my first 2 years working with them, I got 40,000, bro. 40,000 because how much time I was pulling in. Getting paid, bro. Absolutely getting paid. You know? And it's just crazy, you know, the things that just let me know that I'm just targeted on this level is just the small things. Like even like I say all the time, like I went out and go grab my ROG LIX or whatever, you know, my $1,000 handheld 2 terabyte. Fucking love this thing. Thing's amazing. But you know, I went outside of Pittsburgh to go pick it up, bro. And it's like from the time I got off the bus, nigga, walking past people, look at, you know, acknowledge you, waving, you know, having conversations with people, getting to Best Buy, talking to almost every goddamn worker that's in there, you know, laughing, joking, you know, just normal reality, bro. Like, I feel like if the world knew that there was targeted people to made to go crazy, I feel like people would really care. What if the person you had so much hate for, you think is somebody such a monster, and even if a motherfucker did get jammed up, how do we not know this nigga wasn't a targeted individual constantly being induced with fucked up behaviors, you know? So TIs, you notice certain consistent frequencies and people in your path, young or old, understand, bro, they're trying to control your mind to develop a liking or a disliking to something, bro. And it's very sick behavior. It's very evil, you know? It's like they almost, they're taking people's life path out of them, you know, putting people on a path set for destruction, and they don't even know it. A lot of people don't even catch on to their targeting. That's why it's so successful. That's why as a hard target, people who've been dealing with this shit for years, you constantly hear stuff like, oh, boss, or oh, I hate this guy, you know, through indirects and subliminals. They ain't got the balls to ever say shit to your face, you know, but through indirects and subliminals and say slick shit, you know, under their breath. Like, it just, even if you in a room with one other person, nigga, they'll say, you know, using indirects and subliminals, oh, this person's a bitch, or, you know, this person's soft, or get off your phone. Like the dude who's training me, get off your phone. Like yesterday, he was like, get off your phone and come over here, bro. It's like just evil shit. But you look on the whole shift, this nigga just looking down at his phone, watching these memes and shit. And like I said, he just keeps showing me his phone. Hey, bro, look at this. Like man, bro, if you don't get the fuck out my face, bro. I'm telling you, bro, niggas thinking they can just harass you, bro. Then when you put them paws on somebody, look, we told you he's crazy. You niggas done poked the line 300,000 times, bro. And then when I turn around and claw your bitch ass, now you screaming wolf. Now, he's crazy. Look at him, he's crazy, man. Like, get the hell up out of here, bro. I'm telling, bro, these people are just something else, bro. You know, the level of harassment that people actually be going through, and then they got the audacity to speak down to you, you know? Call you weak, soft, you this, that, you're everything, you're a bitch, you're this, you're that, but you're literally dealing with psychological, demonic attacks every single day of your life, 365 days a year. Every day you step outside, bro, you're dealing with certain consistencies or frequencies that don't even make sense, bro. You know, and then when you have a gift like me, photographic memory, you know, you walk a place or you see a person, or it's not really effective with numbers, and I kind of have to go extra hard to remember certain numbers, but you know, you seeing the same people, you know, across the same sections in the city or wherever you go. Like, it's very evil behavior. The only way to explain it is just the simplest way to explain it is that they're literally, Truman Show is real, bro. They really got niggas in that shit, bro. You know, and I guess it's just another thing of telling you the truth through entertainment, you know? I get a lot of this shit too. Bikes with they blinking lights all the time, bro. I swear they be using lights to somehow fuck with your mind, bro. You know, just sit over here and let them pass, because I hate dealing with that shit. Like, I never understood that shit, you know? Look, bright ass light. There you go. Nail his head down, like same thing. You know, and it's certain synchronicities like that. So you have a dude on a bike, right? You got two dudes on the bike. And this is how you know when you be dealing with certain synchronicities is because you got this dude, I don't think y'all saw him, but he had a bright ass light and this other dude had a flashing light, but they crossed paths at the same time. Like, I don't know how to explain it. If you deal with street theater, you typically know you're dealing with some fake ass shit when everyone seems to synchronize with you. I mean, I don't know how to explain it without sounding batshit crazy, but it is what it is. It's like these people always do something synchronized with each other to let you know what you're dealing with. It is very true, you know? You're dealing with something that's very, very true and very fucked up, bro. You know, but I think this video is 35 minutes long. I still ain't do 10 minutes. You know, but I'm gonna go ahead and end off on this. It's 36 minute video, so you know, I'll make another video, and I'm gonna try to get another phone as well so I can record my face, and y'all ain't gotta record, you know, y'all ain't gotta worry about looking at nothing. But you know, this Muhammad, I'm out of here.